Oh Lord my God. What? I don't know. Let me think of a hymn to sing. I am weak, but thou art strong. La-dee-da-dee from all wrong. Oh, hey, I don't remember the lyrics to the hymns. I don't know. Here's my problem with hymns. I mean, you're already half asleep in church, and then they have you sing this droning, like, lullaby. Just a closer walk with thee. You are under my mind control. You know. But what are we going to do? Today's prayer day, sweetie. That's right. Hello, BOOZHOO. Should we start the show? Yeah, we might as well. How about a little intro music? Yeah. I could rap the intro. Please don't. What? You don't like my rapping? You're a guy from the 80s. You can't rap. No, listen to this. I can rap. Yeah. Yeah. My name is Nanaboozhoo, and I'm here to say we're going to learn about OJIBWE. That's not rap. That's the best I can do. I don't like to swear, so I can't, I can't quote any rap lyrics, unless I want to call you the B word or the W word or something. And I can't use the N word. And I don't like to sing about, being in a gang. I like melodies. No, I'm the opposite of a rapper. I can't do anything right. Oh, sweetie, you're too hard on yourself. Yeah. You're too easy to please. Hey, BOOZHOO! Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Doggone it. Doggone it. Dadgummit. Now those are just cartoon swears. Yeah. I'm Nanaboozhoo. This is Natasha. BOOZHOO, everybody! Over here is Michael Lyons. Okay, hi everyone. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the show. See, this is why we don't let you on the camera. What do you mean? You don't know how to talk. You got to have a presence with the people. BOOZHOO. How? Now, that's not racist to say that. What do you mean? Some people think you're being stereotypical if you go, how? But that's actually the Dakota people. That's how they say hi. They say, how? Hihane washte. Good morning to my Dakota brothers and sisters. Hihane washte oyate. Good morning, community. I can speak a little Dakota. North Dakota. South Dakota. These are Dakota words. Yeah, kind of. Anyway, let's see who's here. Kiara Waltz. Sweetie, can we get a gold star? Because Kiara, however you say that, she gave us a green heart. A green heart! How you doing? Welcome to the show, Kiara. And Papa Wagosh. The patriarchy's back. Our elder Papa Wagosh. Welcome to the show. Let's get a silver star for Papa Wagosh. Papa Wagosh says, Michael needs to be more stoic. Yeah, you hear that? What do you mean? You got to be more stoic, man. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're always crying around, laughing too loud. Hey, we're not too pretty. We ain't too proud. We might be laughing a bit too loud, but that never hurt no one. Don't you quote Billy Joel to me. This is my show, man. If anybody's going to quote Billy Joel, the piano man, it's going to be me. We ain't too pretty. We ain't too proud. We might be laughing just a bit too loud. But that never hurt no one. Only the good die young. Billy Joel. Just choked myself up for a second. See, you're not stoic either. Just thought about my old high school buddies who died, for crying out loud. That's the problem when you're an old sap. When everybody you used to know is dead. A song lyric can kind of bring a tear to your eye. You go, oh, geez, that's right. That reminds me of the boys of summer. You know, I was out on the road today, and I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. And a little voice inside my head said, don't look back. You can never look back. You can never look back, honey. That's what I hear. I thought I knew what love was. What did I know? Those days, they're gone forever. And I should just let them go. But I can see you. Your hair's shining in the sun or something. You got your Wayfarers on. That's a type of sunglasses, Wayfarers. And the radio on or something. And I can hear you, my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. You see, kids, if you're watching a show and you're under, 30, back in the good old days, we used to celebrate life. You know, summers were a time to cruise chicks, to hang out with your buddies, to build campfires and drink beer, to crank Van Halen. Some guys would invest in speakers in their cars so they could drive out to the old gravel pit, and they could pop their trunk and it would make the noise. Really, the music. And you could build a fire, and all night long you could drink beer and laugh, make out with girls. But eventually the summer would be over. You know, the weather changes. The sky grows gray, and it gets cold. And winter's coming. And the summer's over. And you got to put out the campfire. And you got to pick up your empties. Come on, man. We're not savages here. Pick up your cans. We can throw them all away. And the boys of summer. But sometimes I'll just, I'll sing a lyric of an old song and I'll get memories from my old buddies. I'm like, doggone it. I really miss those guys. Do you miss the girls too? Well, less so. I mean, I totally miss the girls in my memory. My old girlfriends from high school. But, when you run into them in present day, they're old ladies now. Don't say that. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's true. It's always like, I'd rather keep you as a memory than as a modern day friend. So, yeah, remember that when you used to be young and pretty? You're the worst. I know. Hey, speaking of young and pretty, Jessica Waboose is here. Mino Giga Jabe. Jessica's here, sweetie. Hey, Jessica, BOOZHOO. We're just talking about girlfriends and boyfriends. That's right. Oh, hey, la la la. But yeah, so I'll memories. Sweetie, da 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 da. Do you guys have any memories? Everybody does, of course. We all got memories. Memories. La-di-da. But that's not the word for prayer day. I better get this up here. Anima e Gisha good. Prayer day. Sunday. And today I would like to talk about prayer. The Anima e Gisha good. What should I say about prayer, sweetie? Well, did you want to do a prayer? I mean, I could go outside and say a prayer, but I don't know, maybe that's a little early for that. Anima e Gisha good. Prayer day. Sunday. And on this prayer day, hey, you know what? Let's get inspired. You want to get inspired? Yeah, I'm just going to show a clip of this. A lot of you have seen this before. But, you know, they called Jesus the King of Kings. I think. Somebody did. And of course, you know, they call Gitchimanadu the Father. And he's the king too. Lord. You know. But there was another king. A much smaller king. They called him the King of Rock and Roll. They called him Elvis. And Elvis loved Jesus. And so lots of times Elvis would sing songs. But then one day, some of you kids won't know this, but one day Elvis Presley, they said, died. But he really faked his death. And they put just a mannequin in a coffin, and they released fake news. And they said, oh, the king is dead. He died on his throne. I mean, he died on the toilet, but we called it the throne because he's the king. And everybody cried around, and he went into hiding. But eventually, he got old, and he started a church, I guess, and he goes by the name of Jesse. And sometimes he'll go out to a karaoke night, and his son is a Elvis Presley impersonator. So here is the real Elvis Presley, allegedly, singing with his son at karaoke night. And this will get us into the spirit of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. Never die. I mean, there he is.
It's only the beautiful blessing of the grace of God, a gift. Only a gift that is given. He taught me so much about love and about mercy. I mean, like, I cannot give you what, there's no condemnation in Christ. There's no nothing of just love. It's what will break. It is freedom. It is freedom. The only freedom we have is true. Yeah.
Oh, brother. His truth is marching on. So I don't know. Allegedly, that's the real Elvis Presley. But, you know, I don't really know. Wait a second, sweetie. What? What if Elvis resurrected? You think Elvis died and came back from the dead? Well, I don't know. No, I think it's more likely it was just a hoax. Lots of hoaxes in the world. Papa Go says, the boys are back in town, be Thin Lizzy. Do that to me. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. Oh, does that song remind you of your buddies from high school? Yeah. If you're lucky and you had like a circle of male friends growing up, it was like that song, The Boys Are Back. Guys, when they're teenagers, celebrate life. It's like, come on, boys, we're back in town. There's something in our DNA that wants us all to be a posse. Come on, boys. Get on your horses. It's time to ride. Kiara says, Elvis is risen. Yeah, he is risen. Elvis. Elvis is a figure who transcends his time to have a legacy all his own. Even when I still think that's Kenny Rogers singing. Yeah, it might be Kenny Rogers, actually. Now that I think about it, that's probably just Kenny Rogers. He could sing too, couldn't he? I could be wrong about that being Elvis. I don't know. But Jessica Wabua says, I went to an Assemblies of God school for elementary and middle school. That's where I met Andrew in 7th grade. I'm actually going there tomorrow to see if I can get Nalia in before school starts. You met Andrew? Is that your old man? Assemblies of God. I think, wasn't Prince in Assemblies of God too? Yeah, he was part of one of those. Maybe Seventh-day Adventists or something. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, Elvis is a mysterious figure. Because he was at one time, I do think he had some religious upbringing. I think that he was, before he became corrupted as the king of rock and roll, I do believe he probably did have a God-believing, God-fearing mother. And, I heard that Elvis's mom was an alcoholic. Is that right? Yeah, she was a deeply unhappy woman. She hated what he did. No kidding. Uh-huh. Every year, I guess, she would beg him not to go back on tour. She wanted him to retire for years. He thought it was, sinful. And you see pictures of Elvis's mom, and she was pretty, she died. Did she die when he was in Germany or something? I think she died when Elvis was still relatively young. But yeah, she lived in Graceland with him for a while. And she just drank all day and wouldn't see him ever. She was unhappy. But Elvis did a lot of, I think, guilt singing. he would release, religious albums and talk about God and stuff. Because I think he was such a sinner. Just such a glutton for everything. Drugs, food, women, cheating. Just, he could have anything he wanted. He was, he was like a wood tick. He just sucked on the blood of whatever, his fame and glory. And at the same time, I just saw a picture of him on Facebook. And there's Elvis at about 30. He died at 42, so 35. And he's gorgeous. And he's got the coolest outfit on, coolest suit. He's not wearing one of those stupid white jumpsuits, With no shirt on. It was like a blazer, no shirt, matching pants. Perfect hair. He looked like he stood about 6'2". And there were these other normal men behind him who looked ugly in comparison. And Elvis was just swaggering through the hallway. And the caption read, "Not all men are created equal." You go, holy man. Elvis Presley. How come you got all the looks and singing talent? It really was something. But there's also a creepy side to Elvis. Elvis was also into theosophy. He would read from the Theosophical Society was kind of the grandfathers of the New Age movement. They were part of that pyramid that starts with Luciferianism. And then they published a bunch of books in Eastern philosophy and stuff. And Elvis used to, I think he might have been, I don't know if he was a Freemason, but he used to wear these big rings, like of the Freemason. He was part of secret societies. Nobody wants to talk about that. That's why I believe he could have faked his death. Because I think there was a lot of fakery going on around Elvis. And if there's any truth to the fact that you sell your soul to the devil to become a rock star, then if that's at all true, then certainly Elvis had to be the king of selling your soul. If that's not a metaphor, then I don't know this to be true, but I wonder, did Elvis make a pact with the devil? Did he sign in blood some kind of contract when he was young? And did the devil come to collect at 42 or whatever? You don't become that addicted to drugs, that addicted to food. I don't know if he was an alcoholic. I never heard that Elvis was an alcoholic. But, what else? Oh, and just such a sex fiend. We all act like, oh yeah, well, he could have any woman he wanted so naturally. It's like, no, you would still just get married and have one woman if you weren't perverted. Okay. Yep, we've known each other since we were kids. Oh, that's sweet. That's the way to do it. I should have married, Deanna? You got to marry when you're young and then raise each other up. Like with you, I had to teach so much, sweetie. What do you mean? I should have met you when I was young and then married you when I was young so that we could have grown up together. But instead, there's all this training. There's such a sharp curve, Get out of here. All right, what else we got going on here? Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Can you sell your soul? Chichag is a soul. Sometimes people get these words mixed up. Sometimes I get these words mixed up. Ninjichag, my soul. So what's your soul? What's your soul, sweetie? Ninjichag, your soul is your spirit, your eternal spirit. That's a Manadu. Well, then it's like your ghost. That's a Jibe. Well, I don't know. What is the soul? I don't know. The soul is that thing that operates the body. It's that thing that communicates with God. That's why you can think a prayer. You don't have to speak it out loud. A soul, that's where creativity comes from. And love. But a jibe is what you see. These are the disembodied people who used to live and they're still on earth. They're our ancestors. A jibe, some people think OJIBWE has something to do with jibe. We're the breathing ghosts. We're still alive. But I wonder when you see what they, most people just say, oh, it's a Manadu. I saw a Manadu, a spirit. It's like, okay. But how do you know what you saw? Do we really, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, maybe we don't see people's souls and we don't see just disembodied spirits, but we're actually seeing jibes. We're seeing ghosts. I don't know the difference. Why are there ghosts? I like to believe that we have a soul. It seems like, and I'm not just taking a word of whoever, yeah, you have a soul, it feels like there's something in my body that isn't material. It just seems like there's something in us that never, it changes. Yeah, it doesn't really change. It doesn't age. There's a part of you inside of you that was there when you started kindergarten. That kid's not dead. I've heard this couple say, oh yeah, well, when we got married, we were so young. Those two people are dead. They're not even alive anymore. I'm like, what a horrible way of thinking about your marriage. You're not dead to the kid. Maybe your body's changed, but you didn't die. Your soul is everlasting. And it's the soul, when a little kid smiles at you in a grocery store, a little baby, that's their soul smiling at your soul. There's a soul thing. That's where music comes from. And you can feel it. Huh, sweetie, when a song has no soul? Yeah, if a song's has no tempo or no melody, they say it doesn't have a soul. Yeah. It's soulless. You can, it's not that undescribable what a soul is. But OJIBWE. Now people always, do you believe in ghosts? And I tried not to believe in ghosts. I didn't want to believe in ghosts because they're scary. What is it? But apparently they're real. There's been reports from every country, every town throughout history, of people seeing things they describe as ghosts. There's some talks of people getting possessed. And we're like, it was possessed by an evil spirit. Because everything's Manadu with Indians. Oh, my spirit, But what is that? Is it a demon? A manji Manadu? What is a demon? A fallen angel? I don't know. But I've never been one to see ghosts. I remember one time I was staying on my brother and sister-in-law's house in Thief River Falls. My sister-in-law saw a ghost twice. And it was just a man in a denim shirt and pants. He got up and he moved through a room. And she ran in there and he was gone. And later that night, a coffee cup was moved onto the floor or something. And I forget the second time. She saw him twice. So, being a terrible hostess, she tells me the story and then says, okay, good night. Click. And I'm lying in a couch on a living room in a dark house that I know is haunted. I'm like, oh, great. So I close my eyes. And I'm all like, now I can't open them. All I can think of is if I open my eyes, I'm going to see a ghost. It doesn't mean I'm going to get possessed or the ghost is going to kill me or anything, but I didn't want to get scared. So I didn't dare open my eyes. And then when you don't do that, I could just feel a presence like he was looking right in my face. And I didn't dare open my eyes because I know there's a ghost looking at my face right now. But who knows? Hey, Gwen Carnley is here. Bonjour, Gwen. Welcome back to the show. What else is going on here? I read Elvis appeared to suffer symptoms of the condition in his final years, including an irregular heartbeat, fatigue, fainting, and high blood pressure. Well, yeah. Those are all also, symptoms of obesity and drug abuse. I remember thinking at 42, I thought, well, he wasn't a young man. And now I think, well, 42, crying out loud. He shouldn't have died from anything other than being murdered at 42. But at this time, he was suffering from a coma, high blood pressure, liver damage, and an enlarged colon. Yikes. Liver damage. Yeah, I guess I lost a friend around that age to cirrhosis. Probably from all the pills. They say, you can get liver damage from aspirin. I'm sure he had a ghost in the chicken coop. I think it was a poltergeist. Oh no! Did Papa my Ghost just pull a dad joke? Yeah, he did. I'm sure we had a ghost in the chicken coop. I think it was a poltergeist. Poultrygeist. Poultrygeist. It's so bad I can't even say it. Wally Bear is here. Bonjour, Wally Bear. Finally, a little soul in the Bonjour crew. Wally Bear is the heart and the chichag of the Bonjour crew. She's a soul. So there's souls and there's ghosts, but then there's Manadu. Gitche Manadu. The Great Spirit. Great Spirit. Gitche Manadu. So what does that mean? Now, a lot of traditionals, they like to say, oh, yeah, there's spirit and everything. There's spirit of the water. The water is alive in spirit. It's like, okay, take it easy. Water is life. Take it easy. Life is life. Yes, we cannot live without water. Thank you for reminding me of something completely obvious. But no, water doesn't have a spirit. Water isn't alive, communicating with us. It has movement. It is a creation of Great Spirit. It sustains life like air, but it is not alive. People say it has spirit because you can talk about it. Oh, the ocean is expressive. It's angry. Oh, it's calm. It's peaceful. Yes, there is a spirit to the lake. People say, oh, the drum there's a spirit in the drum. It's like, you guys are taking that too literally. Let's feast the drum. You must never paint the drum. I've heard this once. A lot of people, like I got a painted hand drum. And some traditional people, you should never paint those drums. The drum has a spirit. You deface the drum with painting on it. You wouldn't paint the face of your Mother Earth, would you? Would you paint your mother's face? And you go, well, my mom wears lots of makeup, so that's a bad example. But people are going nuts over thinking a drum has a spirit. Oh, there's a spirit in it? No, there's not. There's a tone to the drum. My guitars have different tones. There are some that play differently. Well, this one, the action's a little higher, or the neck's a little wider. This one stays in tune better. That one gets buzzy if I down tune it. So there's qualities characteristics you can explain like spirit. Oh, that electric guitars, that's a real raunchy guitar. It's like, it doesn't, it's got a spirit. But that's not what we're talking about. Now, Gitche Manadu is the Great Spirit. He's the God. He's the creator. So everything that has anything you can qualify. The ocean is angry. It has a spirit. But God made everything. So he's in everything. He's the greatest artist, whatever. So Gitche Manadu, Great Spirit. And other things have a spirit, but Christmas has a spirit. You don't go, hey man, Santa Claus is sacred. It's the Christmas spirit. It's like, no, take it easy. We are the three spirits of Christmas. I am the Christmas past. Oh, I'm the spirit of Christmas. No, easy, you guys. You don't understand. There's a difference. Yeah, we're spiritual beings. Yeah, the earth is probably, I don't know. Is the earth a spiritual place? I would always say so, but now that you mention it, no, I think the earth is material. Yeah, the earth is material. It's not spiritual. But what does Papa Bagosh think about this? Papa Bagosh says, I was told a Manitowoc spirit is nature and Gewabug spirits are human. Manitowoc spirit is nature and Gewabug. Gewabug. See, how is that in our spelling? Gewabug. Gewabug are human. Gewabug. That reminds me of another Ojibwe word, but I can't think of it. For being a human being. Anishinaabe. Oh. Yeah, it could be. Add a blue female alien and we can have a diva dance. That's the one character that the village people never got, the blue alien. They need to add that to the Indian and the construction worker and the Navy guy. I think there was even an army guy for a while in the village people. Is that right? Or maybe I dreamt that. I dream about the village people almost every night. You and me both. Nalani, when she was only 4, told me water is the oldest thing on earth. She's not wrong. What a smart little kid. Nalani. Yeah, water is actually even older than the earth. If you read the Bible, it's like, he went over the surface of the waters. And then he divided the waters above from the waters below. And then he separated the water from the lands. She's completely right. How in the world would a 4-year-old know that? Except that she's a Jichag. Jichag. She was still close enough to the spirit world where she still understood everything. I've heard it said that there's a great it's like we're born and then we go through some sort of amnesia. We forget. And life is all about relearning or something. It's all about putting my shirt back on. Chichag is a soul. Jibbe is a ghost. Wanadu is your spirit. So, every discussion about spirit and soul comes back to the same eventual question. What happens when you die? We ask human beings who've never died to answer this question for us. The most compelling stories are those ones that a person has like the near-death experience. Oh, I died. Went up to the pearly gates. People hang on every detail those people talk. Oh, okay, what happened then? You were floating towards a light? Yeah, I've heard that before. But, I don't know. Even Jesus was pretty vague about it, really. He would always say, I'm going back to my father's house. Oh, he's got a house. Okay, great. Where's that not? Oh, it's up there. There are many rooms in my father's house. I'm preparing a place for you. Quit your sinning, and, I'll be back. And one day you'll live in my father's house with me if you're good. Get off the internet, you guys. You want to come to heaven. It's better than what you're looking at. Those nasty websites. So, anywho, speaking of Jesus, you want to get up here and talk? Yeah, sure. Here's a clip from that show. What's it called? The Chosen. The Chosen. Miigwech Bizendawieg.
Ready? Have I? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven.
Yes. But how is it the map?
If someone wants to find me, those are the groups they should look for.
And then?
You are the salt of the earth.
Ready?
Oh no! Don't glitch out now! That was gonna be a cool transition too. La 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 la. La dee da dee 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 dum. Bonjour everybody! Welcome back to BOOZHOO Natasha, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Only for girls! Nah! Alright, enough of that. Bonjour! What's going on? I just teleported out here during the clip from The Chosen. Oh, so inspirational. It really makes me kind of fire up over Jesus. That was called the Sermon on the Mount. And it was like him and Matthew, from like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And Matthew's like taking notes or something. Oh, so yeah, how you guys doing? I'm just sitting out here in the flower bed. I'm waiting for the Ingle girls to come running down the hill. Mary and Laura, Carrie. Carrie was a twin. There were two Carries. But anyway, yeah, prayer day. So I think I'd say a little prayer. Asema, tobacco. Get your money do. Natasha and Indigenous cause. Taka we do wishin. We need Jean on a good Wendaman. Gio Dapedaman inu gekashki kitosiwan. G Anji Sadoyan. G Apichite ayan. G Anji Sadoyan gekashki kitoyan. Chite Apichi Nabuakayan. Chikain naman. Oh no. Ape inge. Dapedaman. Niwi asema. Mi gwach Bizendawiye Gitchi Manado. What I said there was, God, please help me have the peace, the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And, I kind of like to rattle off the Serenity Prayer in Ojibwe because, I don't know, because I like former alcoholics. I like people who are getting sober. I like to show off that I can do it in Ojibwe, if I'm being honest. But I also just, if I don't know what to pray for, sometimes I'll do a prayer that somebody else has written. I've heard it said that Gitchi Manadu knows your heart. I heard it said. I think Jesus said it. Yeah. Who said that now? Oh, that's right. The Messiah. But that's why, he did that. Okay, here's in English. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. 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 Everybody now. Amen. I've never been to one of those Southern Baptist churches, but man, they look like they're fun. Black Christian women are the most spiritual. They got the most soul. Chichag, soul. Chipe, ooh, a scary ghost. Manadu is a spirit. So, I don't know. La, la, la. La, 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 la. Kira Woltz says, where do you get the tobacco you use? I just use regular old, they call it the good stuff. It's the rolling pipe tobacco. A lot of people have kind of forgotten, the American Indian movement, AIM, that came out in the early 70s. These were the guys who really brought back a lot of the traditional spiritual practices like trading in tobacco. And so when there was sort of the rebirth, the renaissance or whatever, of native spirituality, and a lot of these AIM guys used to just trade with Marlboro cigarettes. They'd go up to a medicine man with 2 packs of Marlboros and hand it to him and say, hey, would you do us the honor of naming my child? Here's 2 packs of Marlboros. So it really doesn't matter. You can put out, fancy, uncut. Some people, I've met people oh, don't give menthol tobacco. That's disrespectful. I don't think he cares. I think it's fine. My older brother, he would just, rumple up a cigarette and throw it out the window. You'd see an eagle as he's driving. He goes, oh, for crying out loud. Hey, BOOZHOO, miigwech. Just throw it as he's driving. Not exactly the most, reverential, ceremony, but yeah, so they call it the good stuff. And it's not the good stuff, it's just whatever. Doesn't matter. Papa Go says, miigwech, Jess, for all that you do. Oh, Jess. Jessica. And I wish that I had Jesse's girl. I wish I had Jesse's man. Don't tell NanaBOOZHOO. No. I wish that I had Jesse's man. Do 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 do. Jesse had a man. Do 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 do. Met him in Christian school. Do 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 do. They hooked up when they were young. Now they're not so young, and they got a kid named Aliyah. Anyway. Amen. Thanks for the prayer, Natasha. This is church for me today. Oh, really? We're staying home since we're supposed to be getting a tropical storm here today. Oh, no. All right. Let me grab some more tobacco. Get your Manadu. P.S. What you want, dear? Oh, hi. I was just going to offer a little more tobacco. Would you please keep an eye on Jessica and Nalia and keep them safe today? Oh, I certainly will, my daughter. Me Gretch. Have some tobacco. I don't know why I put it over there. Oh, that's fine. Yes, you know, I keep a watch on all my children. Yeah, okay. But, in all seriousness, get your Manadu, please. Protect everyone on the BOOZHOO crew. And even the people who don't watch the show. Please help us wake up. Gosh, cozy, I guess. But yeah, just, I don't know. I hate to boss you around. That's the weird thing. What do you mean, my daughter? Well, it's kind of like, how do I pray without it just being a laundry list of demands? Oh, dear Lord, please send me $25. I need to buy some coffee and some peanut butter, you know. So even like if I, please protect our friends from harm. Who am I to tell you to do that? Maybe that's not your way. You know, these questions are very deep, my daughter. And it is good that you think them through. Well, what's the answer? I'll let you wrestle with the idea for a while longer. You're lucky I talk back at all. I know. Most of the time people pray to you and they don't even hear anything back. Yeah, I know. But you're my favorite. You're my daughter. I bet you say that to all the girls. I do. Get your Manadu, you guys. The Great Spirit. Thanks for being on the show today. Oh, I always watch your show. Okay. Well, I better get back. Do you want to teleport me back home? Well, you know, I am the Great Spirit. I could do that. Okay, would you please? Sure. One to teleport home. My daughter, Natasha. Be Gretch. Oh, where did you come from? Get your Manadu just teleported me. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So anyway, I said a little prayer. Oh, that's good. Hey, Missy's here. BOOZHOO, cousin Missy's here. Hey, Missy, how you doing? What's Missy got to say? Be safe, Jess. First time in 30 years for that area to be hit. Is that right? Uh-oh. I blame HARP. I think they're making the weather. You know, we just had some weird weather here too. Like super hot in the 90s. Dry. And then click. The next day, what is it now? 59 degrees. It went from 94 to 59 in like a day. Downpour rain, and then it just stops. They're making it rain, and I don't know why. La 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 la. Oh yeah, I seen that on the Weather Channel last night. Says Wally Bear, BOOZHOO, Wally Bear. From the last I checked, the one isn't coming in a hurricane strength, but it can still do a lot of damage as a tropical storm. Yeah. Hurricane Henry's. Oh, it's Henry with an I. Henry's outer bands moved onshore to southern New England and Long Island early on Sunday as the storm threatened the region with high winds, a dangerous storm surge, and drenching rainfall. Hikes. That was Papa Wagosh. Jesse says, we get tropical storms every August through October. But hurricanes are rare. I've only had 2 that I can remember. Yeah. It's the end times. You know, it's going to be hurricanes and earthquakes. Is that what a hurricane is? Like an earthquake in the ocean? You know, I guess I don't know. It's not just high winds, is it? No, it can't be. There's probably an earthquake in the ocean that makes the waves, you know, bigger than skyscrapers. Yeah. I don't know. Wally Bear says Leech Lake is down at least a foot. They got the dam and Federal Dam wide open. They got the wide dam open. Yeah. I wonder what that's going to mean for winter. Because I remember we had a winter 3 years ago where the snow was taller than your head. It was taller than Michael's head. He's 6 feet tall. And, just where when we were shoveling out the driveway, you couldn't see anything. This was I don't know, we probably had 4 feet of snow or something. But then some winters, we just get a dusting. Lately, an inch of snow, close school. I don't know. I just don't know. Want to take a call, sweetie? Oh, sure. What line? On line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome back to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Hey, come on, man. How come I'm so small? Oh, gee. Sorry, Joe. Hold on a sec. That's better. How you doing, Joe? I'm all right. You know. You smell good. I can smell your hair from here. Yeah. What can I do for you, Mr. President? Huh? What? Oh, come on, man. No, I'm serious. No, really. No joking. What? What? What do you want? You called us. Oh, right. I was wondering if I could, no kidding, teach you a Ojibwe word of the day. I mean, come on, man. Let me teach you a Ojibwe word of the day. That was 5 days ago. 5 days ago of hammering and hammering. Come on, man. Joe, did you take your pills this morning? Huh? What? Get out of here. Come on. Okay, you want to teach you a Ojibwe word? Who is this? It's Natasha. Oh, hey. What's going on? Today's a Ojibwe word. Anima e Gisha good. It's prayer day. What now? Come on, man. Anima e Gisha good? Yeah, prayer day. It's a good day to pray and to think about, God and spirit and ghosts. Come on. Really? Yeah. Joe, I think you might have forgot your dosage of brain pills or something. Come on, man. No, but think about it. I mean, really, I'm not kidding. Hey, since I have it on the phone. Huh? What's that? What's going on with you? Did you go on vacation in the middle of a, retreating from a 20-year-long war? No, come on, listen. I mean, just think about it. Think about it. I went on vacation. That's right. I went on vacation. I went to Camp David, man. No, that's no joke. I went to Camp... You know what, sweetie? What's that? I don't really want to wake him. I think we should just hang up. Yeah, okay. Huh? What? Oh, crap. Joe, I gotta go. Huh? Who is this? Okay. Gigawa man, Menawa. Huh? What now? Come on, man. Oof. That did not go well. No, not for him so much. All right, everyone. I gotta get moving. I got a mahjong. I gotta leave. I got a mahjong. Leave. But thank you so much for watching. It does my soul good to see the BOOZHOO crew. Sweetie. Yep. Do you want to add anything? No, that's good. Okay, guys. We better head out. Miigwech Bizadawieg. Thank you so much for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, BOOZHOO. This is Michael Lyons. Hey, give us a thumbs up and hit the like button and subscribe and all that. Okay. And I will see you again. Giga wabba min. Minawa. Oh, what? Sweetie, would you do the honors? One to teleport. Okay.